There's actually. So I think you hear me loud and clear, correct? Let me do, well, there's nobody here, so I don't have to worry about anybody having access to this presently. Hi, this is Elizabeth Perez with the Kai's Company, and today we're going to go through the new core listing machine, but more than anything, the design center. And I'm going to go, let me just remove this. I was just preparing some of the items so I can show you. And we're just going to go to dashboard. The first thing, we're going to go to the dashboard. And what they're doing is right now, just so you know, because I know that Liz Perez had said that they were going to, you had to eliminate your core listing machine to be able to start using the other core listing, the new core listing machine. But actually they're letting us use it simultaneously. So yeah, so hello. So they're going to let us use it for a couple of, she said that most likely it's until the end of this month, but it's really is easy to change. So let's just go in first to the actual design center. So you see how it is. You just go to where it says marketing on the left side of your screen, where it says marketing. And now we have basically all marketing in that that side there. It says all marketing. You have the smart campaign, you have the new core listing machine, and you still have, as you see, the old core listing machine there. So it's still there, it's still available. You don't even have to go to company cloud to go see it or anything like that. It's here in this side of the account. Now when you go in, there's two ways to go to your core design, the core listing machine, and then to your design center. You can go either straight to the listing, the new core listing machine, and I'm going to click on that, but I have to make the little screen of the Zoom smaller so it doesn't interfere. Okay. Now, if you can see here, when you open that, automatically your listings will pop up. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Right underneath it says my listings, okay? And your listings will pop up. And then it says here, core listing machine. On the right-hand side, it says my listing, view marketing for my active listing. It says the design center, and then you have the help center right there, okay? Also, there is an account, excuse me, a series that, you know, Stephen does. One of those series, he has a video of all what is going on with the design center. Let me go ahead a minute. Karen just walked in, so let me click something here so she can see what I'm doing also. Should connect. I don't know, it's a little frozen, but if not, you use that. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, hold on a minute. There's somebody asking a question. No volume. You can't hear me? Oh, that's strange.
Can you?
Oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay.
I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay, perfect. So now, so if you go, like I said, if you go straight to marketing, and then from marketing to new core listing machine, this page is what's going to pop up, okay? So from there, you go straight to my listings. You can click on my listings, or we'll do this two ways so you can see it. You can click on my listings and hold on, technical difficulty.
I think we're fine.
Okay, so when you do that, you also will have it that you will see your active listings, but you also will see how many sold listings you have, how many contracts are in the process, how many have been reduced. So this is a nice little extra touch that you have. Okay, today we're not going to go through this. I just wanted you to show you that you have this possibility that you can also do, use your sold properties and market that you sold this property or that property, and try to get maybe from a building that you already sold. Maybe you want to try to get more leads from that. You can also use your email, you can use your text, you can boost. So there's a lot of things you can do with this. But as I said before, we're going to go straight to the design center. So I'm going to go back to my marketing. I'm going to go back to the design center. Okay. When you go to the design center, automatically what you're going to see is several things. You're going to see to the top right, it says settings and media library. It says my listings. It says market automation. That is where you're going to set up the core listing machine, the new core listing machine, all your social media settings, okay? And you can also do it from this setting and media, okay? Here in setting and media, as you can see, you already have your logos, which we really, or they already did this for us. Then you have your colors. We cannot change the colors. The colors are not changeable. We cannot do any changes in the colors. The font, we cannot change the fonts. We can change it when we're actually changing or adding wording. There you can change it, but they prefer us not from here. And then you have the media library. So in the media library, if you just see me click here, automatically you're going to have some of the major players from the home partners, the Kai's Insurance, the Kai's Property Management. So if you want to send out a flyer that talks about, home partners or whatever, you have the people, most of them, not all of them, because for example, Melissa, for some reason is not here. And for me, that's the most important girl. But, I'm assuming that they'll be putting them in as they go now. There's one person here, which is actually not in, Maria Goltia, which is very nice, but she doesn't work for Kai's and she's in here. I don't know why. But one of the things is, like for myself, my pictures weren't in here. So I went in and I clicked on upload file and I went to my account. I clicked on my browser, went to my file, just grabbed the picture and just clicked open and save. And it was there. Okay, so anything you want to use. I also did like a follow the ninja path for myself to see if I can put that in. I could. It won't have a specific category that you're going to be putting it in. It's just going to be there as one of the images. The other thing is that you have a whole bunch of stock photos, which personally we're not in the north. But you can always use this and say, are you drowning in snow? Come to Florida and be in the sunshine. I don't know why they have so many stock photos of the snow, but that might be the reason. You can put this is where you are, and then you can use this is where we are, the little pool with the penguin or the person with the hat, so you can use that to make nice flyers. So that's a nice thing. People are saying that this is the Canva of Kai's company, so it's simpatico. Here is again the social media settings. You can do it from here. So like I went ahead and I had not done it. It took me less than 5 minutes to do this, because of course, I have in my computer, in this little tablet, I have all of my social media open. So I just went in, I clicked, and it said, do you want to use the Elizabeth L. Perez Facebook? I said, yes. And it went, da, 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 and it grabbed everything. It said, okay, press here. And I pressed, and it connected me to everything, to my Instagram, to my LinkedIn, to my Twitter, to my YouTube. Everything was connected. I went ahead and just pressed save, and it was done. So now I'm already good with my social media part for the new core listing machine. And I advise you to do it now, because right now is a good moment to do it, because you don't have to cancel the other one and see if this one works. Do it while you still can have the old core listing machine. So that way, you know that everything is functioning, everything is working. Okay.
Elizabeth, sorry to
yes.
cut you. Perdón. You got to design settings back. If you could just walk me back.
Yeah, not a problem. This is
No,
dashboard.
después de marketing, new core listing machine, y después de.
Yeah, dashboard all the way down to marketing. And then remember, I said that there's 2 ways of doing it. You can do it to new core listing machine, but today we're just going to focus on design center. So I'm just
Right.
going straight down to design center.
Okay.
Okay,
The
but then
design.
when you're in, when you're in the design center, I just want to advise you about the settings, because after we get into the design, then you're going to say, how can I put the pictures in? Well, this is where you put the pictures in. This is where you put the settings, the images. This is where you are going to put the Facebook, like what we were doing, the Facebook, the social media settings, all of those. And you saw how easy, you just put, if you are, my suggestion is open all your social medias, have them open so that it could automatically, it'll say to you, do I have permission to use the core listing? Or I might say Kai's Connect. It might say Kai's Connect instead of core listing. And then you have to say, yes, you have permission to use the core listing, or Kai's Connect has permission to use my Facebook information. So you go ahead, you click on that, and then it does the Twitter, and then it does the LinkedIn, and then it does, if you have a YouTube, the YouTube. So you have to, of course, permit them to use it. If you don't permit it, then it won't work. Okay. Then the other item is
Elizabeth, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I have it set over here, right? But one of the things that pops up, for example, Instagram, right, says we cannot post for you to Instagram, but we'll create assets and send it to your phone so you can easily post them.
Right, but they want you to still provide your what they call the handler, the name of your Instagram, so that they can then create the material for posting. Because then when they'll have it, you'll see now, we're going to go into the design center. There is the social media flyers that are specific for Facebook or for Instagram. Instagram has a specific size that they normally use. So that is why you still need to do that. And if you look, social media settings, you see here, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So it doesn't show, it doesn't show it. So that,
right. And is this kind of process once? Is this process once you have this set up? Is this automated, or you have to do it every time manually?
the Instagram,
No, all of them.
No, after you do this, that's it. You will get, because it has like an expiration, like before. Remember before, every so often, it would tell you, hey, you're disconnected, connect. You see, now we're connected, and you see it says here, expires on 7/19/2023. So on 7/19, I have to remember to come, and they'll send you like a reminder, hey, it's disconnected. your LinkedIn is disconnected. So they'll remind you, they'll send you a reminder if it's disconnected. Now, Twitter normally doesn't get disconnected. The YouTube, gets disconnected like really quick. I don't know why, but it does. Not Twitter, excuse me, YouTube. YouTube is always an issue.
Right, but the question was, once we set the marketing up over here, does it send automatic messages to all of these, let's say, to all of these outlets? Or do we have to do them then manually and create ads every time?
No, it's supposed to do the same, my understanding. I haven't tried it yet. Like I said, this just started like 3 or 4 days ago. The core listing, the new core listing, but it's supposed to let you do the same that you had previously. Remember when we had it previously, the old, I'm gonna just go a minute to it. The old
Core listing machine.
the core, yeah, hold on a minute.
Some of the things are automated, Alex, that's the idea. You know,
Right.
Set it
Right,
up.
It should do the same that it did here. It should do
Articles
the
and
same.
stuff.
Right, exactly. So if you remember the social media, you would do a setup, and then it will ask you, which this one I haven't seen the setup for it, but it would ask you what different items you want it to do. So what areas, remember?
Right.
And so it's supposed to either copy what you have here,
Mhm.
or they will eventually have us see all this architect buying and selling tips, cleaning, organization, DIY, financing, all of those should go automatically. And
Okay.
I had that question for Liz Perez, because I saw the whole program and she never mentioned what is going to happen regarding this. My understanding is that the only thing we were supposed to do, the only item that we were supposed to do is do the social settings, and then eventually come here, remove the social settings from here, so everything could start working in the other side. Okay,
I see.
that is my understanding.
All right.
Okay. So as soon as I get her response regarding that part, I'll let you guys know, because you know, it should just be the same process that we have here, that it automatically puts properties in your social media. It puts you know, articles in your social media, that type of thing. Okay. Now let's get back to this one. So we are now in the design center. And if you go down a little bit, if you see, it says all media. So here it will show you every type of media that you can possibly do. So you have the flyers, you have the postcards, you had the door handler, you have hanger, excuse me, the main feed, and you have the square, which is basically what they use with Instagram and stuff like that. Now, I tried doing a video. Apparently that is not ready yet, because it did not give me the video. But eventually, you know, they're trying to get this out as quick as possible, and they wanted to start using it as quick as possible. So some items might not be available, but the most important thing is to just start using what we have. So if we go, let's find a listing. I'm gonna just do a little listing that I got. Actually, guys, this is a good buy.
How did you
Get where? Oh, just get out of that up there. And then you just go to where it says on the bottom, you see that that's a design center. Okay, that's the design center. So we're here in the design center. You see that it says design center, and remember, I got there from going all marketing and going down to where it says design center. Okay, and then it opens to this. Then we just you just scroll down a little bit, and then you see that it says all media. And now I'm going to look for a little listing that I have from a personal friend of mine that it's really, it's not expensive for a 2-2 right on Coral Way, and she is doing seller financing. So I mean, it's really good for somebody that, you know, maybe can't buy immediately or doesn't have the perfect credit score. She's doing seller financing. Now here you choose what you want. What do I want? In this case, I have ones that are saved already. So if you have for a listing, you went in and you did save, your saved designs are going to be there. Okay, so that's nice because you couldn't finish it that day, or you were in a hurry, or you want to use it many times to send it to your social media. So let's just click here. This one is a social media one that I did. If you see, it automatically brings it out. It puts the listing that you're doing. And in this case, it had here just listed. Well, I wanted to also say owner financing. There's not a lot of space on these, so you have to kind of work with what you have. So I just put just listed owner financing available. Then here, the only thing that appeared was the address. I went ahead and I put my name, my team's name, okay? And then the other thing you can do is you can go ahead and you can go, you see the importance of having your social media handlers is because it's now already there. And then you just have to click it. I'm not going to click it because I already sent these out. Just click it. And if your social media is open, it will go straight into your Facebook immediately, into your Instagram, into your Twitter, and into your LinkedIn. You can also download it and print it. Now, printing. Everybody has been asking about printing. The thing is that Kai's is advising not to print these on just regular paper if you're going to send them out. If you're doing, you know, and not a top-notch, it's not a top-notch, listing. It's a something that is not too expensive, and you did 50 of really nice quality paper, but you're gonna have more people there, and maybe you want to give it to the ballet, or you want to give it to some other people for them to know that that property is, maybe you want to do a couple here, 10 maybe, in the regular paper. But they're advising that if you're going to be doing printing it out, you should be printing it on nice quality paper. Okay, so that's what Kai's is advising, and that's why I'm telling you. Now, the other way to send it is via, you can share it via email. And if your clients are in your CRM, anybody that's in your CRM, you can send it automatically to them. So that's another thing that is wonderful. If you want to text it to somebody, you can actually text it. And of course, they have to be in your CRM, because if not, it won't do it. So that's another way. And if you want to just copy the link, you copy the link, and then like I did here, this is the link, and there is the actual flyer, which looks very nice. And it took me seconds to do that. So I think this is a very, very nice and easy program, especially if you're not a marketing guru. I'm not. So for me, this is fantastic. Maybe if you're a marketing guru, like maybe Shelton, maybe he says, oh, but I want to change the colors. I wanted this, I wanted that. Well, then might not be for you. But I tell you, this is, I think it's wonderful. It's very helpful. It's very easy. We're going to try another item. Let's say, does anybody have, let's see if I can get another listing. I'm gonna get a. Somebody has. Let's see. And you can actually use, if it's on, if it's in the, if it's here in Kai's, you can use the listings and you can go ahead and use that also. So let's say I'm gonna use this one. I don't know if it's been,
We can only use listings. We cannot do it with pictures around.
yeah. But this is, if you're doing a listing, so if you want to do other designs, for example, if you want to use the system, and you want to change, I'm just gonna click here on the listing presentation, listing promotion, but you want to change that. In this case, yeah, in this case, when it says listing, you have to use a listing. Sorry, you have to use a listing. But let's say that you have, this property and you have pictures of it. This was not a good choice. It doesn't even have a picture. Okay.
They don't have to be your listing?
It doesn't have to be your listing.
As
No.
long as it is on the MLS. I guess
No,
no.
as long as it is in
In
Kai's.
Oh.
They really don't want you to be taking a listing of somebody else that is not Kai's, because then you have to get the permissions, then you have to have the letters, then you have to have the proper pictures.
Mhm.
So it's a little bit harder in that respect. But let me show you something that you can use. For example, you see that it says new agent announcement. They're going to go ahead and put something for that. Okay, it's not there at the present. Oh, sorry, they did. It wasn't this morning, now it is, which is great. But you see, for all those new agents, you can go ahead and do this. You put your information, and then automatically if you have your pictures in your profile in your KV Core profile area, or the Kai's Connect profile area, that picture that you have there will pop up and it will be put here. And then you can say the Kai's company is proud to welcome, or you can, let's say it's your anniversary. The Kai's company is proud to have Elizabeth Perez for the past 12 years, one of our top producers, blah, blah, blah. And you can do your own marketing, your own branding. Okay, it's there. And again, you can share it in social media, email, text, everything. So that's a nice thing that you can use. And you also have, let's see what else here. Again, it's more announcements. So there's a lot of different, even stories that you can post, new agents announcement. So you have the story design for the Facebook, for Instagram. So you have all of that. And that's what they were talking about, Alex, that they will make it so that you can actually post it. So you can go ahead and post. And it's just, then you can change the wording, you can change, the only thing you can't change is the colors, but you can change the wordings if, it doesn't have a big amount of space, but you can change that and use it for something else. Then they have the seasonal events also here. So local event and customization. So if you, for example, like Shelton, he could probably use this when he does the YPN presentation, he could probably use this. Knowing him, he'd probably create something else. But I mean, if he wasn't the wizard that he is with his marketing, then he would use something like that. Or in my case, I do BRG, Business Referral Group. I'm in the Coral Gables Chamber. So if I'm working on something for the chamber, I could use this, but it's still, I could still say, you know, marketing by Kai's company or whatever. So I get some credit out of it, you know. Then again, you have the story design for this particular one. Then you have, take these out. Then you have the agent highlight success. So that's when, you know, we had client testimonials. You can put it here. Like I'm going to grab myself a whole bunch of testimonials and I'm just going to bring it over here, put my picture and then start promoting that. Because I have it in my blog, I have it in my Zillow, but nobody really sees it. This way people can see it, okay? So that's, again, additional designs and information that you can use.
When I go to social media, it says no designs currently available.
Go down, nothing? Okay, if that happens, then what you do is you have to send an email to
Liz Perez?
it's Liz Perez, and there's another. I'll look at my email that they sent. There's another email for this. There's two emails. Liz Perez is one and the other, and let her know that you don't have anything in your, but we'll look at it afterwards just to make sure. But you're supposed, like this morning, I said, the one that said agent didn't show up. So maybe it's something that it just maybe you have to reboot it or something. That might be the scenario. You have the listing promotion of your properties. So there's you know, there's a whole bunch of them also here. And as you can see, it says 18 different types of promotion. So you can go in there and look at the one that you like. And then you have community. So if you're doing things with the community, you can put that out there also. And then they have the seasonal. I'm not sure what they have for the seasonal. They're at this time, see? You have something?
Yeah.
See, mine says no design currently available. So, yeah. So that's kind of strange, but yeah. Then you have, there's supposed to be the video, but like I said, the video, I tried to do a video and it didn't show up. So I'm assuming that that's in the works, but it's really nice because you would put the address of the property that you want to use. You would put the agent. You would put music. And you would put the voiceover that they do automatically. This property is a 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, you know, that the company normally has. And then you just say, generate the video and voila, you're going to have that. It's probably that it's not working yet because that is something that Core Listing Machine used to be the one that had it, the regular Core Listing Machine, which was the, I think it was Toolkit CMA before that. And then there's the website. The website is interesting because you just go in and you put the address of the property and this is what you get. Like, for example, I went ahead and I just put this property in and it gives me, I'm not the listing agent, but it gives me everything like if I was the listing agent. And it has the gallery. on here. Now, even though it's a website, but it's not with video, it's just a gallery. And, but what you do is you copy the link and you can go ahead and send this to anybody and say, look at the website on this property. This is what we could do to your property, automatically. And what does that take? Seconds to just do all this. And you have a beautiful presentation. Okay. So now I've been talking for a while. Is there any questions at this moment? Any questions? No? Okay, so postcards, you can do postcards for these properties. One of the things that you can also do is the family of service. There's the family of service will provide with information. And then, as you can see, meet your turnkey solution. So if you have family of service, this is what I was talking. I have to let them know that Melissa's pictures is not there, but you would click on the picture there. You would go into images, swamp images, and you would look for Melissa, but so I'm gonna look for Lopez and see if maybe they put it under. And it says no match. But if she was there, then you would just upload the file and she would be here. As you can see, I did that with Nick, and I did that with muchacho Mark. So the next thing I just have to do is write their names in there, and that's it. So I can have this and send it out to here in this respect, the only thing they have right now is to download and print it. So it won't give you a picture. It won't give you a picture. That's the only thing that it doesn't give you a picture. You have to save it as a PDF, and all of the flyers, all of the things, you have to save it as a PDF. And then after you save it as a PDF, after you open it, then you go right click, or however it is in your Macs, you go ahead and it'll say save it as, and then when you say save it as, you'll say a JPEG, and then you change it into a JPEG so that you can put it in your marketing areas that are not the ones that are here. Okay.
Question, Liz, you never left, social media and all media. You were just going through on the all media and then the different options there.
Well, yeah, it's basically here you
Yeah.
have,
You didn't leave that world. Okay.
yeah, it's just, I'm just clicking on all media and showing you all of them.
Right.
But you have, you can go ahead and do the same thing. It's the same. You have, the only thing different here is that you can choose and say, I want a traditional look versus a modern look versus a luxury look. So it has all of these things. When you do the all media, it just gives it all to you. And that's one way of seeing everything at once. And it's still the same thing. The categories is the recruiting, the new agents. It's the same thing. It's just going to give you for that specific item that you're doing. Okay. Social media is like I said, I don't know why now it doesn't show. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not showing. I don't know why it's not showing, but you know that it was out there.
Maybe
We
for
had
the
it.
system library, because that's how it works.
No,
No,
neither that nor my company. I don't know why it's not doing anything there. I believe it's when I need to choose something and then maybe it'll give it to me. Let's see. not even letting me do that.
Because we
weird.
had it before.
I had it, yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. But that's why I'm going, you know, more with the old media, because that way we can actually see it. But it would be the same thing, you know, if you go, you just click specifics. This is the agent highlight success. It's just that everything is together. Okay. It's just in my, you know, my computer sometimes does things.
Every computer, every computer
Yeah.
does things.
Exactly. And then just to go back again, I'm just going to go one more time, do it over. You go to the marketing, all marketing, you go to design center. And then, of course, you can see all the media, or you can see individually print media, social media, videos, and website. As I said, videos for right now. I don't know if it's my computer, but it's not doing it. I tried and it wasn't working. So I'm gonna let Liz know that at least in my computer, it's not working, the video. And then choosing the property. And then that's where you, when you have the property, and this one doesn't have any pictures. Let's see here, it will, not yet, no. So let's find another one. I'm sorry, I was trying to see if I can show somebody else's. Nope, I can't find it. So we're going to go again with my 1650. And then we'll use this one. And let's say you want to do a social square one. And here it's what it would look like. So that's what it would look like. And you can change, you see what this little yellow, you can change the picture. It will give you swap for pictures, and then it gives you all the pictures that I have. And then I can say, okay, I want to swap it for the terrace. And I insert it. And now it shows the terrace instead of the other picture. Okay. But remember, you have to always save it, because if you don't save it, it doesn't save it. So on the bottom, it will show. Now this one has 3 pages. Okay. So you have to click on the pages and check what it says and what it looks like, and if you want to change the picture. And then the last page is where the agent would be. Okay, so in this one, for some reason, my pictures are not popping up, so I have to let her know that the pictures are not popping up, even though we have, you have more areas that you can actually write information in there.
Can you
Okay,
change the copy, Elizabeth, as well as the picture?
you change the what?
The copy, the writing, besides the photos, can you change
Yeah,
that?
you can see, you can change the different sizes, make it smaller. You can't do it, they don't want you to do it in that other space that I showed you, but you can do it here. So you can, yes, you can. And they're trying to eliminate this little square that is a little bit annoying. They're trying to eliminate that and put it a little bit to the right or a little bit to the bottom, so it's not right in your face. But you know, that'll be in the future. And then when you finish, then you save it, and you can, or right there without saving, you can go ahead and share it, okay? But if you share it and didn't save it, then you'll come back to it and need to redo it. So my advice is always save it and then go ahead and send it out.
If this was for Instagram, we would share it via text message to us, for example. That's the way to
This
do it
one?
for Instagram. Like I see them share via text. I think.
Yeah, here,
Because I
see,
thought we could not do it on Instagram.
right, the Instagram, they will prepare it for you. You will make remember, you'll save it as a PDF, then you'll go and you'll make it as pictures. And
Oh,
then
save it
you
in the computer.
save it in your computer. Yeah, that's why you would download it. You see, you would download it here, but remember, I'm not gonna save it because I haven't fixed it up. But I would save it and then I would open it again and then save it as a JPEG.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
that I can use it. Yeah. So in this case, I didn't save anything. Okay. And but basically, guys, this is not really hard at all. Just the main thing you have to do is find your listing, play with your listing, don't play with other people's listing.
I
Because
don't have this.
okay, so you don't, but you can play with, if you don't have a listing, then you can do the all media and find one of those that has the testimonial. You can do the testimonial, you can do the family of service, you can do the just here, let me present, the new agent, or so and so has been X
Hi.
months with us, or so you can do all of those. Okay. And the different styles, as I said, there's traditional, modern, and luxury. But if you go ahead and you just click on all the media, you're going to see everything there is available at this present time. Okay, that's my suggestion in this respect. Now, remember what I told you, that in the core listing machine, you also can do something else here in the new core listing machine. You can go and you can create
No, I have a meeting here at 12.
we're almost done at 12. You also can go ahead and create what they call a new kit. A new kit is if you want to have already set up, like you say, I want to have for my condos, I already want to have a flyer, I want to have a postcard, I want to have a social media. Then you just name it and you start looking for things that you want to use. You get your listing and you say, I want to have a just listed, a coming soon, and an open house. So you want those, and then you add the item that you're going to be doing, the social media, the different styles. But you have to have the listing, you have to have a listing. If you have a co-agent, you can put the co-agent also. If you have a team, you can put the team. So you can put everybody that is part of that listing. Maybe you're working with, like I work with a lot of the different mentees, and we might work together on a listing, but it might be their listing. So they'll go ahead and they'll put me as their co-listing agent, or vice versa. It might be my listing and I'll put them as a co-agent, like with Manuel, he'll go as a co-listing agent. And then you can prepare this and have it already. And the only thing you change is the listing, and everything else is already done for you. So, and then you just give it a name, listing presentation for condos, something to that effect. And then it saves it. And that is, they call it the kit, the marketing listing kit.
Where do you find that? Marketing automation?
On marketing automation.
But that's under marketing?
That is the design center. So if you go under marketing, you press Design Center and you have 4 little tabs on your right on the top. One is the setting and media, which we went over that already, which is basically where you do your social media settings. You have the logos, that's where you go and you add more pictures in there. And that's where you have the stock photos also. Okay.
The kid is under the.
The kid is right here, marketing automation.
I
I
gotta
don't know
make,
why I don't know why they put marketing automation.
yeah, that's weird.
Because it's a listing kit. I don't know, maybe
It
they're
sounds like-
thinking it's automated to
It sounds
No.
like AutoNation.
automate. Yeah, I don't know if,
Okay.
like, okay, it's ready to go. It's might be their thoughts in that, I'm assuming.
Then that's that, okay.
And then, of course, if you have any questions, you have support articles that will answer, how to do this, how to do that in here. My suggestion also is going back and looking at Steven's series. He has a series every Monday. And in that series, he has ones that are going to be talking about branding and about a design center. And basically, it's them going through everything I did already here, but maybe a little bit more in depth because and it was created by who it was created by the other Liz Perez. So there's always a Liz Perez. So that basically is
We're lucky because we have our own.
On Liz Perez.
They have to share the other.
the other one. We have to share her. Even I have to share her. Yeah. So that is the main thing that you're going to be doing. The new course social, let's see if it's up. So here, remember you were asking me, Alex, here's where you're going to do that. I thought it wasn't up, but it is. Managing your preference. As you can see here, my personal face page is not active. I have to work on that. And here you have the articles. So here's where you would say, allow content on Facebook, allow content on LinkedIn, allow on content on Twitter. And then here you would put when you want it. You want it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, maybe Sunday. And then,
And where was it again?
hold on, let me go back there. This one is again in where it says marketing, where it says new core social. It was not supposed to be up yet, but apparently it is. So that's why I didn't get there, because it was something that they said that it was going to be coming up. But now it is, or at least, is it on yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, good, perfect.
Yes.
So then we have it. So then here you would go where it says articles. And that's when you would choose, and remember, you have to say allow, save settings. And then you would choose, you would do the dates. I have to look because I know that Facebook, I believe, is Tuesdays and Thursdays that they like it, but then Twitter is Monday and Wednesday. So I'm basically going to be doing every day something. And then you have to decide what you want. I normally put everything because I don't want them to bombard them just with real estate. I want them to talk about real estate, food, articles, design, the whole situation. So that's what I would do. And then after that, you would just save it. And then it should start. I'm assuming it'll take at least one day to start working on that.
4 days.
You see, it's not, please select up to 4 days. So that's 5. I will be out in a minute. So,
Yes, because I brought them some water bottles for you and somebody.
and here, here we have, let's see, do you have any other questions? The video is working. Oh, I think it's your computer. Just to let you know.
What
What,
did you get?
where did I get where?
To the, where you are now, to the article settings.
Okay.
I always miss that one.
All right. Let me save this and, right here in marketing. Then you go down to where it says new core
Oh,
social.
I am there.
Okay,
It's
and then it's just where it says managing posting preference. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that this helped you. They need this space. And hopefully we'll have more classes on this. But please, 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 you won't break it. Start playing with it. It's fun. You can, those creative juices that everybody here has, start playing with that. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Thank you for
Thank you,
coming.
Elizabeth.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you,
great-
Elizabeth.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That's great.